When I get excited, my little China girl, she says, "Oh baby, just you shut your mouth." Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Alright, this is not a lot to cover here. Just a few things. Starting with the spade on the drill, which there's really no need for that in this situation, in this setup, and it's funny how where am I? It's funny how, once you know kind of what the deal is, there's just a roadmap that's been provided for you on YouTube, because many of the creators went and identified all the problems, all the mistakes, and tried to explain them in a way that wasn't the real mistake, to confuse you. So, and this is one of the things that was talked about a lot. It's the spade, and was that used to drill a hole to start with the cut? Maybe. I don't know. It could be. On this door, and the two doors that were cut in half, so that somebody could go out of room 135 and room 134 without it showing up on the lock report after a certain time, so that it would not be known that anybody else was in that room besides Stephen Paddock, when there was more than him just in that room. If he was still alive, I have no idea. I wasn't there. So, but, and is that like a little tiny semicircle there from a spade? It's possible, but I really don't know. And that's actually the face of the door facing the outside. So if somebody did that, they would have cut open the 134 door, gone out into the hallway and drilled a hole, so that they could cut that from the inside, so that they could cut it in a very precise way, so that it would at least a little bit look like it was blown into pieces, and not screwed through with a spade and cut open. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, this door was cut. There's just absolutely no doubt about it. Okay, and the explanation given was absolutely laughable. And the person who gave that explanation, he knows he's not fooling me. He's not trying to fool me. Who's he trying to fool? How the hell would I know? You'd have to ask him. All right. So that's one thing, the spade. The other thing was the bracket. I wanted to take a quick look at the bracket. I don't have a lot to say on this. I don't know why the two pictures were so, like one is really high resolution. This one's low resolution. I think this is in the first fit report, and this is in the final fit report. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. The thing that bothers me about the bracket is the fact that basically, I don't know what this hole is. Who knows? The distance from here to here, puts this, when it's facing this way, about here. That means the door was ajar. That means the door was not flushly closed when it was attached to this bracket, if it was. And I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know why that would be, other than maybe if it was actually flushly closed. I've looked at a door, some of those doors. If it's flushly closed, it's not exactly that easy to kind of just break that open with a crowbar from the other side, because you're, without like wedging it open first, like a hammering a wedge in, you need to get your crowbar around, some to get it open. I don't know, but I don't really know for sure why. I'm just telling you that this distance from here to here extends to about here. That means that door was not flushly closed when it was bracketed, if it was ever bracketed before, whatever. So, when Jesus Campos came and checked the door, allegedly or supposedly, you know, it was slightly ajar if that ever even happened. And you know, it's still possible that that was that way. It was, if it was screwed in tightly and he wouldn't necessarily see it. I mean, he should. You know, if it won't move, you're going to look at it. You know, if it won't move, you're going to look at it and you're going to see there's a gap. But that's never talked about. But you know, it's just odd that this is from here to here. That puts it about here. You know, that means this portion here would have been about here. Beyond this, I mean, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what lens or angle of the camera here. There's no getting around the fact that this distance from here to here it goes to about here. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That is cut, okay? It is cut. And I'm not going to go into the ridiculous explanation. I'm not. I don't need to. And that is the story there, man. That is the story there. That is the story there. When I get excited, my little China girl, she says, "Hey, baby, you shut your mouth." Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. And I will see you in the next video. Later, man.